Hi, this is Alex with with 510 Skate Shop, and I'm going to talk about the build project. The first thing that we did, once we figured out what we were going to build, we start cleaning it up, picking up all the dirt, sweeping it, and then we start getting the fill, which is what goes under the concrete. Rocks, dirt, whatever type of hard materials that you can find around the spot is what's going to make the concrete stronger and set the shape. So once you have compacted your fill, you're ready to mix your concrete and throw it on there. The first type of concrete you want to use, this is the most important type, is the Quikrete concrete. It's just the basic level grade concrete, makes a really good, strong, compacted surface. When you're mixing concrete, you want to add water as you go along. I'd say a good ratio is like 2 bags with 1.5 gallons of water. You'll know when it's just wet enough, when the color changes completely to gray and it's kind of pasty but not too chunky. And once you mix your concrete, you're just going to use your shovel and cover the whole surface. And once you cover the whole fill with the concrete, you can start using a scrubber to start compacting the concrete in. And once you're done compacting all the concrete with the scrubber, you're going to use the float, which brings up all the moisture and smooths it out even more. You don't want to overwork your surface. So basically you're going to let it sit for a little bit. And that's what we did. We let it sit for about like a half an hour to an hour, went to go get something to eat, and then we come back and it's a little bit easier to work with. So we're going to start covering it with a final layer, a little mix of Portland and cement, and we're just going to make it really smooth. Start using the finishing trowel with a wet brush and start smoothing it out. It takes concrete about 3 to 5 days to set, so we waited about 3 days because we were really itching to go skate it. So we came back and it was ready to go. All we had to do was these last finishing touches. If you want a little bit of a wet finish and also to make the concrete last longer, you can get this type of liquid. It's called a wet floor sealer. So we're just going to pour that a little bit on there as we go along and start brushing it on the surface. We let that dry for about an hour and then we're ready to shred, and the session is on. I'm really stoked how this project turned out, got everyone fired up and ready to skate. I hope this stokes you out too and gets you all fired up and inspired to build.